Welcome, Lego fans, to a Lego...
If you do this, I'm not going to let you review
Alright, welcome, Lego fans, to the Marvel Superheroes review here on Bilbobrick09's channel. And today we have for you one of only 2 X-Men sets to come out, right?
Yes, and then the last X-Men set came out I don't know how long ago. This is the first X-Men set in a while to come out, and it's much better than the first one.
And in this set we get a giant spaceship, 4 minifigures, and a girly-looking robot that is supposed to be a man, but does not look like it.
I don't know. I haven't seen the movie.
I don't know. It's very strange.
It is the Sentinel, and the set is called X-Men versus
The Sentinel.
Yes. Shocking.
So here is the box. Recommended ages 6 to 12 because Marvel is for little kids.
You really?
No.
Please.
Set number 76022. X-Men vs. the Sentinel. 336 pieces. Comic adventure included. You get Wolverine, Storm, Cyclops, and Magneto. Otherwise,
you want me to quickly go get that?
Sure. As Gandalf. And how much was this?
I will look. Well, I'll go get the comic adventure and I will look up how much.
We will be right back. We looked it up. This set costs $50. Not a good price per piece ratio. Not in the slightest. And we're going to show you the back. You do get blue spring-loaded shooters. I've not seen those yet, but Andrew lost them. So we don't get to show you those, unfortunately. A few functions, not a whole lot. But let's go ahead and get to the instruction manuals and then the set itself.
And then the comic adventure.
Oh yes, the comic adventure that everyone is raving about. So here's the first book, very, very small. One of the smallest I've seen.
Oh, and also they don't have the Screaming Kid or the generic minifigure. They have a ninja.
It's the Green Ninja. So here you're building a couple minifigures and the girly robot. Parts list.
They actually have the parts list on the first treasure manual.
Yeah, that's weird.
The second doesn't have any parts.
And then here's some of the other sets that came out in this wave, and we will eventually be reviewing both of these, right?
Yes, this one I'm not going to get. It's one that came. Oh wait, is that is that Guardians? Well, I don't think I'm gonna get that either because that's
Yes, it's Guardians.
Okay, that's a smaller set that came with Star-Lord and I believe another guy that came in Nowhere Escape, but. I mean, it's a smaller set, but I don't see any point to getting it because it doesn't have any exclusive minifigures in it that aren't... Yeah, it doesn't have any exclusive minifigures in it. And there's also a Lego Spider-Man set that came out in this wave, but it came with a horrible Green Goblin Big Fig.
Oh, that's weird.
It is absolutely terrible. If they would have actually made a Green Goblin minifigure like was in the LEGO Marvel Superheroes video game, I probably would have gotten it.
And the comic adventure.
And on the front, it actually has Guardians of the Galaxy.
Because they want everybody to get Guardians of the Galaxy sets, because it's new.
But here's X-Men.
And let's see some of the fascinating vocabulary that they use.
Rakash. Crack.
Crack.
Kapow.
Biz. Clink, blam, whoosh, baum, flip, swoosh, snicked, snicked. And that, you're gonna learn lots of new vocabulary words, aren't you?
Yeah.
Alright, let's get to the review.
Yes.
I
don't know. What?
I want this one. This is the only character that I know somewhat, slightly, in a different movie.
Well, where's Wolverine?
I put 2 of them in there.
Okay, I want to do Wolverine too. But Storm is actually pretty cool.
You can take those 2 in.
Yeah, you can. Take Cyclops, the most boring minifigure.
All right, here is Cyclops.
He is.
It's not the Cyclops from Homer's The Odyssey.
It is. I should know his real name, but his real in quotation marks name. But I do not. Scott Summers. I'm pretty sure that's what his name is.
Oh yeah, I know a lot of people named Scott Sawyers.
But he has eyes that can turn into a laser, and that's pretty much all that he can do.
And a pretty boring minifigure at that. It doesn't even come with anything to hold.
Yeah.
So I guess I'll have to hug himself or something. This is probably the next boring, right? He comes in other sets.
What?
He comes in other sets.
Yeah, Storm's a close second, though.
Here's Magneto, otherwise known as Gandalf, in a different movie trilogy that is completely unrelated to this. And even you will admit is way better.
Yes.
So here he is, his hair magically turned white. And whose hair is this?
That's in Dr.
Yes,
Brown.
and the Joker.
Well, Joker's a different color.
Yes. So he was looking very angry there, a lot meaner than he does as Gandalf.
Well, I mean, he's...
Look at that, angry face.
He's a lot less useful in the X-Men movies. He's a lot more powerful than Gandalf is, actually.
What?
I mean, he shows his power a lot more.
Well, Gandalf isn't supposed to, even though he is way more powerful than this guy.
I mean, just saying that. I mean, even though Gandalf does not show his power,
Can Magneto come back from the dead?
What do you mean?
Can he come back from the dead?
I don't think he's tried. But he can do a lot of somewhat gruesome things.
Does Magneto sacrifice his life for his friends?
It is actually X-Men First Class is such a sad story because the young Magneto actually starts working with Charles Xavier.
Is that Wolverine?
Charles Xavier is Professor X. He's do you know? Well, Patrick Stewart. He was in. Star Trek.
Yeah.
Charles Xavier is the owner of the school for movies. So like all Wolverine, Storm, Magneto, they're his students.
By the way, I thought this was going to be a clear minifigure head. It's just a clear cylinder. Still not something extremely common, but... And then he could put his hair on display instead when he wants to put his helmet on. And he comes on a little hoverboard or something.
A ton of an upgrade from the last set that he came in just a little circular stud thingy. This is a bit more... They put a little bit more thought into it. Alright, which one would you say? I think Wolverine's actually... Well, Storm's probably the hair is the most boring part, but the rest of it is
whatever you think.
So, yeah, Wolverine is probably the next. He actually... I think I'm gonna have to go and show the old Wolverine. I'm gonna look to see if the old Wolverine's any different.
Alright, be right back.
Alright, so I also brought the previous Magneto. He doesn't have a helmet right now just because it's the same one, but let me show you the two different Magneto. Oh gosh, took my hand was all you could see there. So here are the two different Magnetos.
Somewhat purpley now.
I like the new Magneto just a teensy bit better. And then compared...
I like it better because he can put his hair on display.
And then here is the new Wolverine. The two... let me flip it right there. Let's see.
Definitely different. This one's a little more cartoony looking.
Yeah, I like this one a bit better too.
Which one?
Oh, the new one. Just a bit better than the old. And Wolverine, it does come with one of these hair pieces, I'm pretty sure, but I liked this helmet for Wolverine much better.
You're saying that there's another one of these hair pieces?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Set? Okay.
That it came with another one of those hair pieces, but I liked his helmet much better. Oh yeah, and his
Yeah, you're right.
His heads are also different this time. It's got here are the two first sided.
Yeah,
Slight
like
difference.
face better.
Yeah, and then the angry face, and this one actually has sort of like sunglasses on. So those are this is the Wolverine from Expendables of the Sentinel. This one from Wolverine Chopper something, which I absolutely hated.
Showdown?
Yeah, Wolverine's Chopper.
Why'd you get it if you hated it?
Because I wanted the minifigures.
Okay.
Deadpool is actually and Storm. Final minifigure Storm. Her hair is the most boring thing about it. Just white, girlish hair. But the rest of her is pretty cool. Her face isn't the most exciting minifigure ever made, but it's still pretty cool. And then she's got also a...
All shall love me and despair.
Yes. The face of, I'm going to rain down 1,000 lightning bolts onto you, Magneto.
And they use Sith lighting, once again.
Yes. And this is the first time I have ever seen one of these capes.
Yes, I was wondering about that.
These capes were absolutely, well, it was sort of hard to get on, but this is actually the layout of the cape.
Very weird cape.
Yes. You put the two sides of the cape into the actual the arms of the minifigure, and then you put the rest of it on that. And then here's the rest of Storm's minifigure. Not the best, but I mean, it's alright. And then a bit of double-sided there. Okay.
You can show the early robot.
Okay. So here is, I'm guessing it's the Sentinel. I haven't seen X-Men Days of Futures Past yet, but
well, since it's versus the Sentinel, I would think so.
Yes. Comes with our favorite thing in the entire world.
Flick missiles.
Yes.
There's two of them, by the way.
Yes, and a spring-loaded shooter that actually does not have any...
Wait to fire.
Just stands there. And then it has two pretty cool printed pieces, actually. This piece and that piece are printed.
This is the girliest looking villain I've ever seen. Except for maybe in a kid's television show. This is pretty...
I'm sorry, this is what Lego made. The same
well, I mean,
Lego...
it might look like it does in the movie, so that would be the filmmaker's fault.
Huh, okay.
Faults. But that is just disturbing.
Sorry, but this is... I think that it's actually pretty cool about the socket joints that they also...
Yeah, I get definitely that supposability here.
And they also did that for, because I've started the Nowhere Escape mission. I'm not even close to finishing it, but the first Guardians of the Galaxy set that I got, Groot has a lot of oh, that is...
He's dancing. He's a ballerina now. Much more masculine than... Alright.
Okay.
So, and then we have like repulsor lifts thingy on his feet so he can fly. But yeah, very, very odd.
Yes.
Oh wait, one thing I do want to show though.
Okay.
He can hold a minifigure. You can put a minifigure leg on there, like this, and have the very small fingers wrap around as the minifigure, so it kind of looks like he's holding it.
Yeah.
And then he can smash it into the ground or do a dance.
Okay. The much cooler X-Jet, I think.
Something.
Yeah. Where's Cyclops, if you would? Cyclops is the flyer.
Pilot.
Yes, pilot.
I'm
Cyclops.
surprised there's not like big stickers on this section back here.
Cyclops goes right in here. I don't want to set him down because that'd be way too hard. Right.
Alright, so let's do a brief flyover.
Yep. It actually was a pretty complicated build. This part of it was actually. Just building all the back wings and stuff.
There's some stickers up here, but that's really about it.
Yeah.
There might be a couple on the inside, I'm not sure. And right here are where those blue
Yes.
spring-load shooters are supposed to be, but Andrew lost them. Even though they're blue and they're cool.
Well, I had them just I had them loosely next to the set, and then one of my parents
Blame the parents.
yes.
So we got some opening sections here and here.
Yes. Oh, and also a sticker.
Oh, is that printed inside there too?
No, that's a sticker.
But
You
over
should know
here,
of my horrible
yeah,
sticking
these are
ability.
printed though, I know, because I've seen those in Jabba's Palace.
Yeah, those are.
Got 2 seats up front here.
Oh, and also this, I think it's pretty cool, even though it is a sticker, it has like a warning, the Sentinel!
And this, doesn't that, yeah, that comes out.
Yeah.
It's on jumper plate. And it sounds
Oh yeah,
like
it has
this.
stuff
Can you
in
open
it.
that up?
It has some tools in there.
Cheers. Got a fire extinguisher, a wrench, and a hammer.
Yes.
That's about it for the inside, and over here, of course, we'll show you with the red one.
Yes.
Oopsies. Can you do that?
Yes, I can. Right. Then.
Oh, I hit the lid.
Yeah, that's why I
Here.
want. I mean,
Oh, that's
no,
why you left
I
that?
wanted it to
Oh,
be
okay.
there so that it wouldn't just lie out of control.
And then let's just get a little bit of a look at the back sections here.
Okay.
Here's where the jets are. And you can load those in the other way if you want to do some shooting from behind. Underbelly, a lot of big pieces.
Yeah.
That's why it looks bigger than it kind of really is. And then we get everybody's favorite foot missiles up front. Would you mind firing those? Ow. That hit me.
I expected it to,
That hit me too.
but it didn't hurt.
I'm going to go to the hospital now. Alright, I think that's about all there is to say
Yes.
about the giant blue spaceship and the girly villain. Alright, so let's go ahead and get to the ratings. I'll try not to let my Marvel bias get in the way, and
Yes,
I'll just
thank
try
you.
to review it as a Lego set.
Review it as a Lego set. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna rate the build.
Yes?
I mean, I'm not gonna rate it that high, but I'm not gonna rate it that low either, because it was a pretty good build. I mean, Sentinel was awesome. The plane was, I mean, it was very fun to build. So maybe an 8 or a 9, what do you say?
Can't do that because of the price per piece.
Ah, yeah, the price per piece.
I'd say at the highest is 7 because
Yeah,
of that.
7. The price per piece, yeah.
Alright, I'll go ahead and rate play. There's a little bit here. You do get the spring-loaded shooters, but it's not a whole lot, so I'm thinking I'll stick with the 7.
Alrighty. And for display, what would you, well, how about you rate that one?
The thing is, you can't really put the minifigures out on display, at least most of them, because a lot of them can't fly. And even the ones that do fly, it's not going to look like they are flying.
Yeah.
So a lot of this flying stuff, it's hard to display it. Then, I mean, it's going to look weird in a guy's room having a giant pink and purple man. So I'm thinking 6 being generous for display.
Okay.
5.5, 6, somewhere in there. Alright, so that is X-Men versus the Sentinel. Well, that's not quite all of it, but that's most of it.
Yeah.
So, thanks for tuning in. We'll have some Guardians of the Galaxy coming somewhat soon, right?
Yes. There's Nowhere Escape. I'm started. So.
And Lego Minecraft will be coming out before too long as well. And we're psyched for that. That should be awesome.
Indeed.
Lots more Hobbit, Lego, and non-Lego related things coming out as well. So stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching. We will see you next time.
And don't obliterate my Sentinel. Just